I just met the Mexican fisherman. I literally just met the Mexican fisherman. Do you know that story of the Mexican fisherman? It's a crazy story. Changed my whole life, the way I look at the whole world. I know I'm filming this vertical because I don't know where I'm gonna post it, but I hope this changes your life as the sun's rising, as I camped here with the fire, tent, hammock, motorcycle, coconuts. Let me tell you the Mexican fisherman story. This will change your life, I guarantee you. So there's an American businessman who comes to Mexico, and a Mexican fisherman takes him out fishing. And they start talking. The American says, what do you do every day? What's your day look like? And he says, I wake up in the morning, I go fish, I get enough for my family, I come home, we eat, sit around the fire, and I play with my children. And the American businessman says, that's stupid. I think that's crazy. You shouldn't do that. He's like, what you should do is you should catch a lot of fish and sell them, and you'll have more money. He's like, well, why would I do that? He says, because then you sell it and you have more money, you can hire people to go fishing for you, and they can sell things and make you even more money. He's like, well, why'd I do that? He said, I can thank Chris Willis for this story, by the way. I heard him say it on the podcast. And he said, well, the Mexican fisherman says, well, why would I do that? He's like, well, because if you sell it in the marketplace, you make the money, you can start a canning company, get corporate in America, make a big business, and then sell the business for a lot of money. And the fisherman says, well, why'd I do that? He's like, because then you could wake up early in the morning, go fishing, sit by the fire, spend time playing with your children. And in the podcast, he really talked about it as that's a way of the long route to kind of happiness. And people like these are like my new heroes that I have. A place by the beach, you've got your family, you've got here. He says he goes fishing, he catches one fish and he's good for the whole family. And for me, that's really like the dream. Everything else is like an illusion because you have the love of your family. Everything else is like an illusion. And I don't know who needs to hear this story, but I've been around the world. I've seen a lot of different places, a lot of different things. I've made really good money. I've traveled with no money. I've not known where I'm gonna stay the next day. I've done kind of the whole thing. Even to a point to right now, guys, I have a fire going here, just so you guys can see, because you'll understand where I'm coming from in a second. It's the tent I slept in last night, the hammock that I stayed in for a little bit last night because I got too tired. I'm gonna pick up my trash, don't worry. It's my motorcycle. I got a pile of coconuts that my friend said I can have as many as I want. I've had 3 already this morning. This isn't the first time I've done this. I've done something similar to this, but living in Bali, in all kinds of villages. You can look at my YouTube channel and see that. And I realized that we waste a lot of time to get what we think is going to make us happy, what we think is going to make us the end all. I'll never need anything again. When was the last time you ate a piece of food that made you never want to eat again? When was the last time you had a fun time with someone and you said, I'll never need to do that again? I never need to drink it. It doesn't happen. It's an illusion. It's easy to sell. What, is this going to beautiful sunrise? Is this the last sunrise I'm ever going to see? I don't need to see any more. It's not going to happen. The desire for more is always there. And I think if you wait your whole life to try to get to that point where you think you'll never need more, I think you're tricking yourself and you're losing time, more importantly. And you can just have what you want, a very simple route. He didn't have his huge business. He rents out his place. He has no competition. No one's even here. And as I've seen and traveled the world, I'm like, that's what life, for me now, like that's what life's about. And he's a primary school teacher. How crazy is that? You don't got to waste your time to get what you want, guys. Because what you want is always going to be to have more, to desire more, to be more, to have more, to give more. Anything else you spend your time doing in hopes of getting to the thing where you'll never need anything again, it's not going to happen. I've done it for a long time. Thankfully, I was having fun along the way. But time still went like this. Love you guys. I want the best for you.